You're welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily. Time now to talk about something interesting, something that we've all been waiting for. And we're just waiting for the 1st of June, And there's some of us who are thinking of, I mean, we want to learn so much because our being millionaires, starts from 1st June. In fact, by 30th June, I should own a business that will put me at where I want to be, because I won't struggle after retirement.
I know, right?
That's on my portion. Right, so we are talking about the Citi Business Festival, and it is happening from the 1st of June all the way to the 30th of June. Wherever you are, whether you are a startup, whether you are making it big, you want to make it big, you want to go into it, we have a package for everybody. And that is the conversation we are going to be having. Now, we have been joined here by the host of Footprints on Citi TV, Mr. Samuel Atamensa Samens. We also have Ebenezer Amankwa, his head corporate communications and external relations, Absa Bank, and also Cyril Nai, who is head internal communications and sponsorship, Absa Bank. Absa people are quite smart. They know what they are getting. That is why they are always on board. They will tell us today. Right, gentlemen, you are very welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Red is my favorite color too. Beautiful tie. There.
Interesting.
Right, so we'll just go straight, to what the Citi Business Festival entails, why we are doing this. Samens, tell us more about Citi Business Festival. What's going to be happening?
Well, thank you very much. I thought you were going to ask Ben.
Corporate communications.
No, he knows why. Because he was part of the
Yes.
of the crafting of the Citi Business Festival. Because he used to work here.
No, you're giving us vital information. So Edward will speak to that later.
Yeah, so the festival is what we call a stop press,
Okay.
Attention, everybody. Let's stop for a moment and start thinking about the way we do business, the way we occupy our market spaces, the way we generate revenue, the way we maximize our performance. How do we utilize the resources we have in a more efficient manner? Basically trying to bring attention to the way we do things in the marketplace. Okay. And at times we are all overwhelmed and swam into the everyday activities of the politics, the social, challenges, the community problems, and we are lost on instructions on how business should be done. And so setting this month aside to instruct ourselves, educate ourselves, and also emulate learnings from other jurisdictions on how things should be done to be able to, if you like, maximize revenues for businesses. So this is the whole essence of, and as a media organization, we are thinking that we are best placed to do this because of how we are positioned, reaching out to the middle class in our society more than in any other segment of the market, and also engaging them as something that we do often. So this is the background to the business festival.
Okay. So let me come to you, Eben. Why? Okay, so Samens give up some secret earlier of the fact that you used to be here, work with us, but
That's many years ago.
Yeah, I know. this collaboration.
Yeah.
Why is Absa on board, and the importance of collaborating with Citi in particular?
Thank you, Kweku. So I think, as Samens has said, the platform is really a true stroke of inspiration that was garnered by Citi years ago. I remember Samens reading an article about the superstar CEO a long time ago, and just a light bulb moment, he came out with the idea that we should do this. I remember there was an expert in marketing called Prince Will Omorogiwa, who was the first to set the tone for the festival for the station. I think Absa's coming on board is because the platform, is an avenue for unmitigated learning. It brings experts in various fields of business at play at the highest level who come on board and provide direction, guidance, insights, and inspiration. And Absa's strategy aligns with the ideals of the business festival, because we are really about, the business of trying to empower our customers, trying to give them reasons to ensure that their possibilities are come to life in several facets of their business journey. If you're an SME or you're a small corporate or a large corporate, we give you the confidence to believe that everything is possible because of the platforms we have. And I think an association with the Citi Business Festival corrals us together in terms of expertise and also brings people together. And Absa will be providing internal expertise as well to support the festival in terms of thought leadership, together with all the other experts that Citi is bringing externally. So really, I think it is a partnership for delivery and for performance. And we're happy to continuously be associated with the festival.
All right, Sarah, let's have your thoughts on this from where you sit as head of internal communication.
So I think we've been on this partnership for the third year now. And we came on board at a time when things were a little bit shaky for everybody. COVID, people were not too sure of how their businesses were going to go. And for us, it's been a great experience of impacting not just our customers, but other stakeholders as well. It resonates with us because internally we have some initiatives like our SME clinics, our startup seminars, we have the Business Connect series, all geared towards helping equip the SME sector or businesses to grow. Because in essence, what we're seeking for is to contribute to the growth of businesses in our nation. So it's been quite great, and that's the reason for to our customers and to the larger public.
Awesome. So Samens, now walk us through what will be happening from the 1st of June to the 30th of June.
Okay. So basically, we have a number of business topics for experience sharing, for education, for learning, for profiling and celebrating successful local businesses throughout the month. We have the TV and then the radio. So every weekday morning or week morning, we have 9 a.m. On each topic to be discussed, 9 a.m. on the Citi Breakfast Show, repeated at 7 p.m. So every day. And then every week there's a forum, a business forum, which is live on Citi TV for the whole country to participate. And the topics have been chosen carefully to suit the changing phases of business. I'm sure it's safe to say that we are in a post-COVID.
The next normal.
Because at times you want to say post-COVID and then you hear China is now on the rise. Having seen what we saw in the last year and a half, I think it's safe to say that we are coming out of it. And so how do we reorganize business? And most of the topics are geared towards re-energizing people to put themselves together, changing phases of global economy, how it's impacting on businesses at the local level, and all these things are catered for. So apart from the on-air radio, on-air TV, we also have what we call the CD Summit, which is a summit, a one-day summit that we have put together, collaborating, of course, with our default partner, Absa, and the ISE, Institute of Statistical and Social and Economic Research, University of Ghana, for the 23rd of this month again, which is like how Ghana should respond to the squeeze of the global economic downturn. So lots, of items contained in this year's business festival.
Awesome. Now, Earlier, when you were talking about, generally speaking about the CBF, that's City Business Festival. So moving on, you'll be hearing CBF a lot. So when you hear CBF, we are talking about City Business Festival. Yeah. So why is it important, especially at this time, where we are coming from and all, to pause? Because you mentioned that sometimes we are caught up in all kinds of other aspects of our lives, politics, social issues and all. Why is it that important to, at this point, pause, and especially in 2022 to do this? You've mentioned about the COVID and all, but in terms of helping us reposition ourselves as individuals, as a nation, as businesses.
No, I think Eben or Cyril can help with this, but generally, it's businesses go through cycles. Okay, and a lot of the international companies and the multinationals will do their cycles, starts at the beginning of the second quarter or thereabouts, most of them. And the small businesses have a lot to learn from them. So it's like knowledge sharing and also energizing small businesses. Now, some of the complaints that you hear from small businesses so loud are also challenges that are faced by big businesses, but they don't shout like the smaller businesses will do, and so it's just another avenue for us to energize businesses. In our industry, media, advertising, within the last 2 years, I think I've lost count of how many businesses have collapsed. Collapsed completely in the creative and all these supporting and complementary businesses. They've collapsed. And there are people who are at the brink of collapse. So why don't we just stop, take stock of where we are and be able to, put together new instructions of doing business, garner new knowledge, and also get examples from those who have been able to break through internally, that's in country and outside of. And you see, Absa is placed in a unique position where they're an international bank. Yes, they are playing the game here, but they also have knowledge resources from all over the world where they are present. So it helps to be partnered with an organization like that to be able to pass on information for doing business the right way.
So, Eben, I'm going to come to you, for the same thing.
So I wanted to say that, as Charles Dickens said in A Tale of Two Cities, it's the best of times and it's the worst of times. We live in interesting times. COVID has actually given us a new lease of life and a different outlook on business altogether, globally. And I think businesses would have to pause and reflect on the next steps, because it's crucial. You have digital technology dictating the pace of almost everything we do. You have a new concept of the modern workplace and how you can even make money and returns. So different from pre-COVID. And as I was saying, we are moving on to the next normal, as Samuel's even alluded to. So it's important to reflect, and the Business Festival gives you the platform, like a master class, to really find inspiration and empowerment as you move to the next level. And that's very essential that businesses should take note of, locally in this case.
Right. Now, remember in January when we did Effective Living Series, okay? I learned so much, and since then I've been having pension, retirement in mind. Because these are some of the things that sometimes you're working so hard, you don't really sit and think about some of these things. Exactly. Now, when I calculate my age, I don't really have a lot of time. So we dealt with a whole lot of...
20 years.
No, I have to keep quiet.
No, when you break it down like that, it is that scary, because you know that you don't have much time, to goof around. So, sometimes if you can take us through some of the things we'll be discussing, which areas we will be talking about, so people can.
So quickly, I would say that we have posted the schedule on our website, citybusinessnews.com. So you find the schedule for the entire month there for both radio and TV. But for TV, I'll quickly go through the first topic, which starts actually tomorrow. Here is reimagining the digital economy, and you know what that means. There's so much happening in the digital space for commercial gains, but people haven't taken the best advantage of it. So how do we recreate the benefits? That's one. The next topic after that, the following week, is resetting your business after COVID. I think we've spoken about. The third is surviving the uncertainties of consumer markets. And I think those are things that people deal with on a daily basis, you know. And then understanding the Ghana opportunity. Now, this particular topic, we are working together with GIPC. Thing is that anytime you hear GIPC, the immediate thought is that this is an institution set up for foreigners who want to invest in Ghana. You know, we never see them as Ghanaians also wanting to, you know. So there are some opportunities there that we can all explore. So that's the fourth topic. And then the fifth and one topic that is really dear to our hearts as Citi is agribusiness, rediscovering the agribusiness gold mine. You know, it's where we are as a country, as an economy. Agribusiness has been identified as the way to our next, you know, success. If we lose the battle with agribusiness, we are done forever. So it's another area that we really want to pay attention to. So these are the general themes for the forums that we are going to hold over the next 5 weeks.
Yeah. Now, 5 weeks seems like a long time to invest in business alone. Why so much effort?
Yeah, because you said business alone. It's not business alone, it's survival.
Exactly.
It's actually survival. It is the 5 weeks of your life and your business that will turn everything around for the rest of your life. This is why we say that.
So what do we want to achieve at the end of June, at the end of the festival?
Businesses.
Okay.
Is to bring hope back to people who are running their businesses. Is to provide resources and instructions for people to know how to do it better than before. Is to let people know that it's happened to somebody else in another country, in another city, and this is how they did it. So if you learn the right way, you can also come out of your pain. This is it, and that's why Absa is here.
Yeah. Absa.
And also to give you a pathway to know where to go when you need support and resources, because we will provide a holistic platform for you, so you can even know how to navigate challenging times and to get support so you can come out successfully.
Right, so analyzing how well this has helped or how impactful it's been to Absa, what would you tell businesses out there? What would you tell individuals out there? Tomorrow is 1st June.
Well, I think for your money, you should stay glued to Citi for the whole month of June for the festival, because really it's a platform that would transform your outlook altogether. We have a lot of case studies, even for our own customers and clients, who have come out because of what the festival affords and how they have been able to transform their businesses. A diversity of topics from 2020 till now is an ongoing process, and for this year, as Simon has read out the topics, you have no place to go than to stay glued to Citi, because we would give you the empowerment, we would give you hope for a new opening as far as your business is concerned and your transformation.
Yes. Sure.
So I have seen the topics, the privilege of sponsoring. So we've got to see the topics. I've seen the kind of speakers we are going to have, and as Eben said, it's where you have to put your money, because it's so loaded. It's going to be very impactful, and we are also bringing our expertise on board. You can't be somewhere else, because if you really want to reset your business, and for us, all this that we've talked about, resonates very well with us. Reimagining the digital economy. We are deep in it, and we are investing heavily in that. So when we tell you to come, we know what you're talking about. We understand what it means post-COVID, looking at the business trends and all that, the consumer market. So, there is nowhere else for you to be. Don't miss the radio sessions, and don't miss the Tuesday sessions as well on TV. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. You know, I think the issue with Ghanaians and also poor people is that anything that doesn't charge money, they don't place value on. And this is a sickness for poor people. I'm telling you, these same topics, you will end up having to pay thousands of dollars. Yes, to go and sit in some country somewhere and be given the same notes that they used 1921, and they will charge you. But this is free.
In fact, the speakers will charge you a lot if you have to call them.
Yes,
Because the speakers we have on board.
Keynote address.
And this is coming to you at no charge. And so just put this here, that it's good value for nothing in return, because Absa loves you.
Of course. And we love Absa, and we love you, and we love you. No, but this is very serious, okay, what Sames has just said. And I think that if for nothing at all, tomorrow, just listen, just watch, and then you decide. Because, you know, I mean, when sometimes the TV is on, you are doing other things, you are not paying attention. So just tell yourself that this is going to be some kind of, you know, tutorial session for you, that just give yourself that time, pay attention, and then you realize that you are not even doing business. You wake up every day, bath and go and sit somewhere. You are not working. Just pay attention, and then, you know, refresh your memories and learn so much. It's for your own good at no cost at all. Samuel, thank you very much.
You're
Ian,
welcome.
thank you. Eben, thank you very much. And
Ian.
Cyril.
Cyril.
It's the nine that has flipped.
Yes.
The nine has flipped.
I like that.
No, Cyril is nice. So now at least I have a pet name for you.
So nine.
So
Nine is now Ian.
No, but Ian, are you complaining?
Don't worry.
No, so if for us, you know.
You know what? I actually told myself if I had a son, it was going to be Ian. Never.
So no problem. So at least me and you have that bond, you understand? And it's preserved for us. It's just our prerogative, you know. So thank you very much, Cyril. Thank you very much, Eben. Thank you, Sames.
So 11 a.m. tomorrow. We are on.
Awesome.
All right,
Awesome.
fantastic.
Awesome.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.